Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana performing today quite well. As I suggested in the last few days, we can expect some volatility this week due to the Fed interest rate decision that's coming up. So far, nothing changed. We've been tracking already the white wave count in the previous video. Support level did hold, and I have shown now how the next larger wave degree would look like if it's really following this white wave count and fills in the next wave degree. This here still looks like a corrective mess, but I explained to you in the previous videos that this could be a 5-wave move to the upside. Therefore, as long as the $17.80 level is holding, for anybody who's looking for something short-term bullish, the $17.80 level is the key support, against which we can focus on higher. But it would now need to break above $20.20. Also, you need to understand that this is not enough movement to really confirm a larger trend reversal on the larger scale, but it's still currently following the white wave count. So as long as that, the Monday low, today's low, is basically now holding at $18.60, it can move higher in the white wave count. Just be aware that it's still very early days, it's still very fragile, could still break down, but that's why we're here to highlight to you as early as possible when a certain potential is there on the chart and when we can potentially follow through here in 5 waves, and also show how it would look like. So it broke the micro resistance. This is basically for the bullish scenario, one of the first signals we were waiting for. We reached the downside targets. I think another low is still very likely, so we shouldn't discount that, but it will get less likely as soon as the price breaks above $20.20. That's the next important resistance level on this chart. And then if it breaks above $22 in 5 waves, I think that is when I will confirm that we at least have 5 waves that are relevant. And if it then can fill in an ABC structure to the downside, the following pullback, then we have a larger degree 1-2 setup, which would be a really good setup to focus on for higher prices, in a potential third wave rally. So this is sort of what we are looking for in a bullish scenario. The white wave count, remember that the downside wave count was technically complete. Yes, could get one more low, but we highlighted last week that the downside targets were achieved. And also from a wave count point of view, depending on how I count it, it could be counted complete. Also, what you need to pay attention to, and that's also something I made you aware of in previous videos, around the $20.20 level here, it could form potentially an inverse head and shoulders. So we might get a breakout pattern here that could then follow the white wave count higher. And as I said, the $22 level will then be next. But already you can see how useful sometimes these trend lines can be. They can be a signal for a trend shift, but obviously very, very early. And then we highlighted relevant Fibonacci support. And now let's see if it can push higher against that, and actually against today's low, because as soon as today's low is breaking to the downside, which is again the $18.60 level. Then this is formed now only from a larger from a small 5-wave move. This is now a larger 3-wave move. So if it now breaks below that low, it probably can go straight away to new lows around $17 next. Therefore, that level needs to hold, and that's sort of a potential stop loss level. Below that level, that's up to you where you set it. Depends on your trading plan and strategy. But all I can do is highlight we had 5 waves, but no 5 waves you can trust, only a diagonal. Highlighted support to you, and let's see. It now needs to fill in 5 waves of the larger degree, because as I just said, this could just, due to the questionable first 5 waves, this could just form into a larger ABC structure. So the degree that is large enough for me to really talk about a larger and more relevant trend reversal potentially on the daily chart is this one here. 5 waves up, 3 waves down. This is how it would look like. This is how 5 decent waves would look like. And $22 is the target for the third wave. That is if we measure the Fibonacci extensions here of wave 1, then we go down to the wave 2, the 1.618 extension level is at $22. So that's not only strategic and structural resistance, it's also the ideal target for the third wave. Then we should get a fourth wave and a fifth wave. And the fourth wave might pull back then, yeah, roughly to around about $20 to $21 again before taking off in the fifth wave. That might take us to $22.80 to $24. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.